Okay, this is a book. It's called David Rockefeller's Memoirs. I paid $75 for this book. It is a hardcover edition of his memoirs. The reason I paid that much money for this book is because I wanted to show people what he said in his own words, undeniably, in a physical copy. People always say, oh, what you hear on the internet, you can't believe it, and oh, you just believe everything you see. Okay, well, let's take it from the man's own words. Now, let's open it up. There's a chapter called Proud Internationalist. I believe it's on page 404. Chapter 27, Proud Internationalist, page 404. Let's open it up. All right. Proud Internationalist, chapter 27. I'm going to go to the second paragraph, Populist Paranoia, page 405. For more than a century, ideological extremists at either end of the political spectrum have seized upon well-publicized incidents, such as my encounter with Castro, to attack the Rockefeller family for the inordinate influence they claim we wield over American political and economic institutions. Some even believe we are part of a secret cabal working against the best interests of the United States, characterizing my family and me as internationalists and of conspiring, there's that word, conspiring, with others around the world to build a more integrated global political and economic structure, one world, if you will. If that's the charge, I stand guilty, and I am proud of it. Okay, so we literally have arguably one of the most influential, powerful, wealthy men in the world saying that he's conspiring against your best interests to create a one-world government. In his own words, literally using the term conspire, people say, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. Well, what does that mean? What does conspire mean? Conspire means two or more people meeting in secret to undermine someone else. You're telling me that rich, wealthy people who have control over so many things and literally could change the world overnight by just issuing an edict, those same people don't meet in secret to plan things out in order to undermine other people who aren't in their group? Local businesses do it. You know, if there's a competing business in your town doing the same thing you are, and the guy's lowering his price in order to take your customers, and you guys are doing dirty things to each other because, neither one of you wants to be the submissive one. You want to be the dominant one in that field. Maybe you come to an agreement. Maybe you say, hey, we'll keep it at this base price to where people can buy our product, but they have to buy it so we both make the same profit, but we can charge a little bit different. You might charge a few cents less or more, but either way, you're both agreeing to overcharge in the first place. I believe there was a King of the Hill episode where they did that same thing. So it shows you that this happens all the time. But this is their own words. And this is just one of the many books I own where I can prove this multiple times over. I might make more videos doing just that. But I want you to know that these people are conspiring against your best interests. They do not give a fuck about you. These people control our educational system, our healthcare system, all of the major universities and educational, hierarchies where people obtain these lofty degrees. All the information that they get is controlled, and a lot of it is incorrect. A lot of it's deliberate misinformation. So, you can think I'm insane, whatever. It's his own words.